Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it. Today, I was thinking we could watch an interview that someone shared with me of Supernatural behind the scenes. It's a one where Jared talks about how difficult a certain scene was for him to film. I'm really interested in what this one's going to be. So, right, let's do this. Let's play this video, guys. We got this. We got this. Is it going to play though? Yeah.
My name's Ashley. I hail from Pennsylvania.
Hello, Potter. Thank you for being here. How are you doing today?
But my question
You've missed one hell of a
what
stream.
was it like filming that scene in Profit and Loss? That scene at the end where you punch Ian in the face? And
The way that Jensen's looking at him there.
it's a very, very, very powerful scene.
It was a powerful scene though. Let's not kid.
Thank you.
He did incredible.
People who know this from earlier today, my experience. So I've done like 360 episodes of television.
Thank you so much, Slanta.
I've never gone home and cried myself to sleep from shame and disappointment until that night. Not a word of a lie, and I think he can vouch for me. For some reason, the words wouldn't. It's never happened. Like, I'm professional. I'm a craftsman.
I loved the little hair flick then during that.
But I've never had a moment where, literally, like I can tell. I've worked with this guy for thousands of days, right? So he's like, "You good, man? You're good. Like you got it. You got it." And I knew that I was kind of messing up. Tom Wright, like I literally ran off set when the scene was over. I've never in my life not known. I've never in my life not been able to.
Yeah, he couldn't. The words and the actions just weren't syncing up. And I again, like he said, I've worked with this guy more than anyone in my life, and I've never seen a moment like this with him. I've seen it in other people. But Jared has never not been able to get the work done, and he couldn't do it. Like something wasn't connecting in his brain, and so much so where I was like, "Did you take something? Did you take did you take some like cold medicine, or did something you eat? Are you having a reaction?" Like it was that weird, and he couldn't make the connection to the words, and so we get into the scene, and it was supposed to be an emotional scene, obviously. And he wasn't able to, A, find the emotion, B, connect the words to the emotion, and then C, connect all that to the action.
He looks like he's uncomfortable even talking about this now, doesn't he? Jared, that is.
And I just watched him, and he was just spiraling. And I tried to grab him and be like, hey, take it easy. You got this. What's happening? You're fine. Go walk it off. And nothing was happening. And at that point, I knew nothing that I could say was going to help this situation. It was just kind of like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. And so everybody, even the crew, I walked back to the crew, and the crew's like, what's happening? Because he's like pacing, in the parking lot, looking at his...
I couldn't imagine him being like this.
I'm like, I don't know, whatever it is, just let him work through his process. I was like, is something going on at home that I don't know about? And he's like, no, nothing is, he's like, I just can't do it. And it was awful not just for him, but for everybody there to watch somebody who's so solid every day in and day out. The guy is a machine. Again, never not able to do the work. And he just couldn't do it.
I wonder why.
I did when I saw Rob in the hospital after his stroke, and he couldn't speak. And it was just like...
See, I don't really know the information about the Rob thing.
It couldn't happen. It was just...
I only know very little.
Luckily, I think some of that frustration, or a lot of that frustration, made its way into the performance, and he finally put in an amazing performance, I thought. That
I second that. It was an unreal scene.
And that hug
my god.
So that was, but hey, buddy, you made it. And just to be clear, it has never happened since. I don't know, it was just a fluke. It was a unicorn. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
To bring up all that emotion.
No, thank you.
So we didn't get to the bottom of it. Was just a fluke. There wasn't something that the words weren't resonating with him, or he felt like he wanted it a certain way or anything like that. It was just he really struggled in that moment to carry out that scene, from what I can gather here.
At all that you were struggling with it, but it's like you feel it.
Yeah, well, you know what? Thanks, Ackles. I'll say this. This is, and people ask me this sometimes, and I can't really elocute like how, I can't properly put into words or quantify the way I feel about y'all, about this guy, about these guys and gals. That was the lowest point in my career, honestly. Like I've
Wow.
to work and been like, I knew the words, but I felt literally like I was like this isn't a joke. Like I had a stroke. And the words wouldn't come out of my mouth.
You did say, you remember saying this? You were like, this is like a bad dream I'm having.
Absolutely.
I'm living a bad dream right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like
and
that.
then it was like,
Yeah.
okay, well we have 4 more hours to go to shoot this scene. And I'm like, I'm having a fucking nightmare. Like in front of everybody, in front of the crew. They all want to go home. It's midnight. We have, like, we should wrap by 1 a.m.
It's nice to hear some of these sorts of stories, like behind the scenes, because you never really do you? That's why I love conventions.
It's never happened before. Never, ever, ever, ever. And it hasn't happened since. It was a nightmare. But the sheer fact that you're coming up here for the first time since it's aired to like compliment us on the scene is just a sign of why we are a family, you know? Like this is why.
That's so cute. That is so cute. Yes, this is the scene from 1412. Profit and loss.
Did that feel good to get out?
No, it's embarrassing.
That's how I feel today. Oh.
Thank you guys. And that certainly with the fishing expedition, thank you guys so much. Yeah. Hi.
I loved that. I absolutely loved that. Let's change this over. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. It's been absolutely unreal. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you all and have a lovely day. Bye guys.